on Toll Watch all week, and this from Richmond: a plan to postpone tolls at the Midtown and downtown tunnels has passed a state Senate Finance Committee. And I'm here now with the author of that amendment, State Senator Louise Lucas from Portsmouth. And Senator, first off, the numbers. Majority Leader Tommy Norment is quoted today, and Andy Fox talked to him earlier tonight. Putting off tolls, he says, could cost the Commonwealth between $70 and $100 million. Where do we make up that money?
Well, the same place I asked for my budget amendment originally when I asked for the $500 million to help bring down the tolls. There's money in the CPR bond proceeds. I mean, that's where I would suggest the money come from, because we can't continue to take money out of the general fund to take care of our transportation issues. So I made the attachment to the bond proceeds. That's about the only place it can come from until we come up with some long-term sustainable source of funding to help fix our transportation issues. That's about the only thing we can do. So
we're having this big discussion right now throughout Hampton Roads and every night here on Wavy. Most everyone agrees that tolls are going to hurt everyone's pocketbook, including ours. We drive back and forth every night.
Absolutely.
But roads cost money, and we have to have an adult conversation about this. So my question to you, does this issue itself, tolls being used for the Midtown and downtown tunnels, is that a catalyst to get us to really have an adult conversation about how we get the revenue to pay for roads in Virginia?
Absolutely, and I think today the statements that were made by two of my Republican colleagues, I'm so happy that they did. One came from Senator John Watkins, who said, the only problem we have is a lack of leadership, because we've got that no-tax crowd that refuses to raise a 1-cent sales tax to make sure that we take care of our transportation issues. And I got to tell you, Frank Wagner said it best. In 2017, we are going to be out of money. There's going to be no money for transportation. So unless we come up with a long-term sustainable source of funding, we're going to have a real serious problem in 5 years. And so the amendment that I put in gives us 2 years. It gives us to 2014 for us to come up with a strategy for how we're going to fix this. But just keep in mind, 5 years goes by fairly quickly. And in 5 years, we're going to have no money for transportation. So I think it's incumbent upon the legislature to finally do what we were elected to do, not put it out to a referendum to the public, to the citizens, but we do what we're supposed to do, and that is to pass a sales tax, a gasoline tax, and then index the gasoline tax, and then we're not going to be sitting here another 25 years having this conversation.
And of course, Governor McDonnell not quite on board with that yet, but we will be talking about that at 6 o'clock. And for everything you need to know about tolls, go to wavy.com. That's where you can see a timeline of the toll plan and how much it'll cost you. And there's also a page to show you how to sign up for an e-pass if those tolls go into effect.